Is that recording? Ah, it is. Terrific.
Is it?
It is. Okay,
Let's
so...
assume.
Yeah, well, I'm going to create an assumption. So here's the deal, folks. Welcome back to hashtag Just Saying. I'm sorry. Welcome back to
Hashtag just saying.
There we go. Now, what used to happen is I'm watching... This doesn't look good, by the way. We used to stream the first half of the show live on YouTube. Okay? Fun! Good times had by all. Unfortunately, YouTube has changed their policy because they hate small channels. So, Sean's shaking his head. I know, believe me, I know. Believe me, I know. I know. I am displeased also.
Lots of people use it to start their own shows.
Yep.
Kids like to post their own stuff about the things that they're happy about.
Mm-hmm.
And now, it seems like week by week, YouTube just wants to make everybody's life freaking hell.
Yep. Essentially, yes. So...
I'm going to control you. No.
So...
Yeah.
So now we need to beg you guys.
Please.
You folks, yes. The begging has increased by tenfold. Because we need a certain amount of subscribers to go back to doing a live stream. Because of YouTube, yeah. I'm not happy about it. I spent my entire day fuming, and then I was trying to find a workaround, and YouTube blocked my workaround. So...
See?
See? Everybody hates you. Yes, it's universal hate. So, that's all we can do is ask you guys, you hashtag beeps, to head over to YouTube if you're listening to this on audio and subscribe.
Please.
Yeah, and subscribe wherever you're listening to this podcast. So, now I got all the begging and the crap out of the way.
Like peanut butter, spread it out. Spread us out.
I was just fuming about this today. I just didn't need it today.
You told me, and I was like, WTF.
I was just fuming today. Now, I went to the doctor on Monday, and they called me yesterday with, and I know it's like HIPAA law.
Waiting a few days to tell you news.
I know, like, HIPAA law, it's like, oh, don't talk about anything, but it's my shit, so I can talk about it. And they called my home phone.
Hello?
And they left, like, 3 messages. And this did not sound, like, casual. This was, we'd like for you to call us back. So it was like I owed them money. I'm like, what is happening? So I called them back, even though I figured they weren't going to be there, and they had already left for the day. So I tried to call them back today. And I called at 8 a.m., and the woman was like, well, the person's not in yet. I will page her. She will call you back.
Sure you are.
That was 8 a.m. By 10:30, I hadn't heard anything yet. Mm-hmm. So I called her back. And I'm like,
bitch,
still waiting. Still waiting. And she's like, yeah, she just hasn't had a chance to call you back.
Right.
I'm like, what the... I was like, and I know they can't tell me. And I'm like, can you just, like, help me out here? And she's like, I don't know anything. I'm like, yeah, you tell me about it.
Help a woman out, shit.
Yeah. So they finally called me back a quarter of. And it was nothing major, but she had, like, completely stressed me out. I'm like, don't call people like that. I'm over here thinking I'm dying.
You're not dying, you just don't have anything better to do.
Seriously. So on top of, like, having to play phone tag with my doctor's office...
Yeah.
I had to deal with the YouTube BS.
Whoa!
So, yeah.
Bungholes?
Yes. So, but, enough about that, because this fella over here... Yeah, you.
What?
Has been on... You must have had a very casual week. Sean has been on vacation.
Yay! Too bad it's just about over. Ooh.
You know, vacation week goes by so fast.
Yes. I feel like it should be Tuesday going on Wednesday. But no, it's Friday.
Yeah. Vacation week's the fastest week.
Yes. But it seems like so many other people took this week off.
Really? The beginning of April? I can't imagine that's a big...
All week. Anytime I'm going out during the day.
Mm-hmm.
Like 11 o'clock or 10 o'clock or maybe even like 1.
Yeah.
It looks like 4 or 5 o'clock traffic on a fucking weekday.
Oh my goodness. That's insane.
Like 4 or 5 times the people that you think would be out, say 11 o'clock in the morning. When they should be at work.
I was at work. I was not one of the people. I was at work.
I feel like everybody decided, okay, week of April 1st, we're taking off. Those of us that are working.
Yeah. I had no... You'd be happy to know I had no full incidents this week. So that was good. It's like, no, I didn't break anything. Nothing happened.
It was a good week.
I guess. Aside from the YouTube screw job, that kind of took me. Meh. Oh, I got. No one will care about this except maybe Joe. But I got my Avengers.
Get ready, Joe.
Yeah, I got my Avengers Endgame tickets. I'm very, 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 very excited. Very, very.
Okay.
I've been reading some theories about it that I'm like, oh, I bet that happens. That sounds like it could happen. I bet that happens.
Possibility.
Yeah. Oh, did you see?
No.
They dropped the Joker trailer this week. Did you see the new Joker trailer? I will have to show you afterwards. It's Joaquin Phoenix. Okay.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna say it. All right. People are gonna disagree with me. I can already hear people disagreeing with me. I think, and maybe this is just my own thing. I think when this comes out, people, because up until this point, I think a lot of people have pointed at Heath Ledger and said that he was like one of the best Jokers. Right? I still think Mark Hamill.
Him.
I still think Mark Hamill, the voice of the Joker in the animated series and the video games. Oh, yeah.
He's also voicing something else soon.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about that in 1 second.
Yes.
But I think that the Joaquin Phoenix version is just going to go into a new realm of creepy.
Ooh.
Yeah, he looks crazy creepy. I think it's gonna be good. I showed the trailer to my husband the other day, and he was like, "Oh, this looks interesting."
Oh.
The first thing he says is, "Are we gonna go see that?" So, well, we might. I don't think it comes out till October though, so it's a long wait. Now, the thing that you just mentioned, the Mark Hamill reference.
Yep.
Him.
Well.
Yes. He will be, he will be the voice of the new Chucky.
Oddly, that sounds, doesn't it?
Doesn't that? But you know what? It does, but it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Like it sounds odd to your head, but then it's like, yeah, okay.
Now I've been iffy about the new Chucky movie.
Yeah. Continue.
My mind, I'm back and forth about seeing it, but once I heard Mark Hamill's gonna do the voice,
Yep.
I'm in.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really a horror movie fan. The thing that I find interesting is that there's been no trailer that you even hear Chucky. It's like they've held that back.
They might.
Yeah. I'm interested to hear his voice work on it. He's actually a really amazing voiceover artist. You don't agree?
No, I didn't say it.
Okay. I mean, he's done the Joker and he's done some other stuff with DC.
Plus, I think after the next Star Wars that's coming out, he's done with Luke and all that. So
Yeah.
he's got plenty of time now to go do voiceovers.
He's had plenty of time. He's been doing it for 30 years. I just, I don't know. I think I have, because I see him in my periphery, like, where. I think that the new Star Wars, isn't that supposed to completely end the entire chapter?
Should.
Like, the whole storyline with Rey and...
Egon.
No, and I'm trying to remember his name. John Boyega's character. The Stormtrooper guy. Finn. There we go. Isn't it supposed to bring all that to a happy resolution?
Yeah. Sure, because this is part 3 of this trilogy.
Okay.
We had the original 3.
Yeah.
The 3 prequel.
Mm-hmm.
Now this is the 3rd of this.
Right. I don't... That...
I actually have somewhere here an article about Anthony Daniels wrapping up his work as C-3PO on episode 9.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
He's like, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Anthony Daniels announced he's completed his work as C-3PO in the yet-to-be-titled Star Wars Episode 9. When I printed this out a little while back, it said, today was 3PO's last on Episode 9.
Yep.
He's sad.
Aww.
So am I.
Aww.
But we're so proud to have worked with such a lovely, talented cast and crew led by JJ and Kathy.
JJ Abrams.
I miss everyone, but I'm glad to know that we've been making something exceptional together to share with the waiting world. The actor told on Twitter.
Yeah. I mean, the last one I thought was pretty good. Not great, but pretty good.
Says it's unclear if this is the last fans will see of Daniel's version of C-3PO.
Yeah.
The actor has the distinction of appearing in all 9 of the main Star Wars films.
Yes,
Dating back to the year I was born, 1977. God, that makes me old.
Well, there you go. No, you can say he's been playing C-3PO for as long as you're alive.
Exactly.
What?
42. Years.
That's right.
J.J. Abrams, who also directed 2015 Star Wars Force Awakens, is once again at the helm of Episode 9. Mark Hamill already confirmed he would play Luke Skywalker in the upcoming film.
As a ghost? I mean, what WTF?
And Abrams will use unreleased footage from The Force Awakens to put Carrie Fisher's Leia into Episode 9.
I was actually really happy about that.
Me too.
Because they were talking about replacing her and using, I don't know, like Meryl Streep or somebody. And I'm like, no, you can't. It has to be Carrie Fisher or nobody. And since she's gone, I'd prefer nobody.
What about,
No. I said no!
What happened?
Just keep talking. I'm going to go over here and cry.
Billy D. Williams is also appearing as Lando Calrissian. This just in. Disney film opens December 20th, 2019.
What is, last week we started the show and I started the show and forgot to turn my mic on. Because I'm a fool. And I call that a self-inflicted technical glitch.
That's
right?
Cool.
But now all the technical glitches are happening and it's not because of me.
Yeah, we didn't know what just happened there on our...
By the way, were you going to say... were you going to suggest her daughter play?
Either daughter or whoever was...
She's too young.
What the hell was it? Rogue One, I think? I think at the very end, they might have showed somebody that was supposed to be her as very young.
I don't know.
I didn't really like Rogue One.
I didn't even see Rogue One.
Don't.
Just because... Sean, don't even bother.
The only part of it I liked was with the 2 minutes of Darth Vader that you get.
That's hardly worth it. Yeah. It's hardly worth it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Billy D. Williams is also appearing as Lando.
Well, Billy D's got nothing better to do. There's not...
Billy!
They can't put him in Creed.
True that.
Yeah. Apollo's dead. He's been dead. Spoiler alert. Apollo's been dead. Apollo's been dead.
Since what? 85?
Yeah. That's one of those. I don't think Jay's ever seen Rocky. And
You don't seem the type that would care.
I have like 1 through. What's the one where he fights the Russian? Is that 4?
4.
Yeah.
That's like everyone's favorite.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great one. It's the best. Dolph Lundgren gets the crap kicked out of him.
You would lose.
Yeah.
I was pretty cute.
I like the training montage. A good montage. I don't turn down a good montage.
Gotta have a montage.
Yeah, and they're working on. It's funny. Like I like the contrast of like. Yeah, I like the contrast of the workouts because you have like the Russian who's using all this high tech shit.
Yeah.
And then Rocky's like, I'm gonna lift this log 12 times. And
He's
then
got the old school method.
Yeah. And it's great. I love it.
As if you were like training in the 30s or 40s.
Yeah. Joe, it's just like when
1830s or 40s.
It's like 1830s.
Caveman days.
Go see the haberdashery and then come back. It's like when Mick was training him. Grab the chickens. Get the chickens. Beat up the ham.
Develop speed.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. I'm probably gonna end up going to see Star Wars. That's another thing I'll probably be going by myself. Jay doesn't like Star Wars.
I'll go.
Yeah? Alright. Alright, you now, be prepared. I might bang into work to go see it.
I'm with you. I'll gladly take a day.
Please, Sean.
But we can't guarantee everyone else is going to be at work.
No.
Nobody works.
They don't.
That was like the most aggravating part of my vacation.
Was it really?
I was dealing with traffic because it seemed like everybody was off this week.
Wow. You're not supposed to be stressed. You're supposed to be having a fun little vacay.
Besides that, it was relaxing.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Now, here's the thing. All right. I'm going to tell you a quick story about what Sean and I did last Saturday. But, because we split it up, right? So the video, folks, I'm going to tease you guys and tell you that the audio version is going to have an extra story. So you might want to go over to SoundCloud. I don't know the words anymore. You might want to go over to SoundCloud. What the fuck? iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Google Play. It was the iTunes I was missing. It was the iTunes. God damn it. So, if you like spooky stories, because this is going to be a very spooky story, go over there and listen to that. But for now, I will tell you this story. Yes, well, I'm teasing. And
Good.
Subscribe, hit the bell. You get notified when we upload videos. We upload also urban exploration videos, which is what this story is about.
And find out who you know or like find
Subscribe!
out who around you likes a good funny podcast.
Subscribe. And subscribe to the audio, too, while you're over there checking out the next half of this story. So...
I wish we could just flash something up there that says subscribe.
I know. I'll put it in the description. All caps. All caps, because it's serious as shit. Subscribe.
Capping your ass.
Capping your ass. Okay. Here's the thing. This past Saturday, right?
Right.
There is a store. Now, this was a bust. Sometimes Sean and I go out and we plan to do these shoots for Urbex stuff, and it's a bust. How many times does that happen?
Too many.
Too many times, yes. So the first stop on this whole journey was a bust. I was told that this particular store, I think it's called Apex. It's a building that looks kind of like a Aztec pyramid.
Mm-hmm.
Very neat looking building. I was told it was closed. I wanted to go
see if we can get in there.
See what's going on. I just wanted to go see what was going on. And it turns out that it's not fully closed. It's still kind of open. So that was a little disappointing.
Yep.
The next stop is what I'm going to tell you about later. So I'm not going to tell you now. The third stop was a radio station in Newport, Rhode Island. Now, the radio I've been in almost pretty much every radio station Jay's ever worked in. Some of them, it's very funny because some of them are like time capsules. Like there was one he worked in that was like 70s. Like you walk in and it's like orange rug and just paneling, and you just go, "What the fuck?
Disco balls!
Buy a decorator. What's wrong with you?" You know, update.
Orange rugs.
Yes, it's orange rugs and paneling and
Or
just
like pea soup green rug.
yeah. So his friend happened to be
Polyester
working
pants. No.
polyester pants. All Casey and the Sunshine Band all the time. Get up, get down. I don't. Like the second that I went to do that joke, I lost all my Casey and the Sunshine Band references. It was like, fuck, what do they do? Get down tonight. That's what they do. They get down tonight. That's what they do. So
You can get down with us every Friday night.
Sean,
Or whenever you want to listen.
good work in the plug, Sean. Good work in the plug. Whore it up. Whore it up. So his friend works at this radio
cheap.
station.
I'm a cheap boy.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all? Working here for free. So his friend worked at this radio station. He was going to let us in, give us a tour. Because the last Urbex video that we did, that was us walking the outside of a radio transmitter, got like 200 views. Not our most viewed, but 200 views for a man walking outside of a transmitter is kind of a lot.
Amazing.
It's kind of a lot.
I'm surprised as hell.
Exactly.
But thank you all for watching.
Yes. So I had
Check out the other ones.
I had said something to Jay, so he's like, "Well, why don't you tour another station? Maybe more people will watch." So
Get us in.
I know. So his friend got us into this building. So we were walking around, and I mean, he's giving us a great tour. He's very informative.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling stories. He's nice personality. He's a good guy. His name is Steve. Hi, Steve.
Hey, Steve.
And he actually texted Jay the other day. He actually texted Jay the other day, and he said, "Is the video up yet?" I said, "I haven't even edited it yet.
Is it up yet?
It's only been a week. I'm very slow." So, Steve's favorite word is shit. Because he said shit at least 300 times in a 2-minute conversation.
Yes.
Yes! It was like, it's just gone to shit. Oh, look at that. It's a piece of shit. Look out for those stairs. They're shit. Everything was shit with Steve. But it was funny. I laughed. I thought he was really funny. But here's the best part of Steve, okay? We were at the transmitter site. He's like, "Come on over to the transmitter." I probably shouldn't tell this, but he was not embarrassed about it at all.
No, he said he didn't care.
Oh yeah. Now we're filming, right? And he knew we were filming. We had the cameras going, everything. So he's talking about the transmitter site. He's showing us some of the equipment, and he's talking. And then all of a sudden, he goes, "I gotta step outside for a second." And I'm like, all right. And I'm thinking, well, maybe he needs air. And I mean, it's a very small room. Mm-hmm. So he's, "I'm stepping outside." So then he pulls out this little canister, and I'm like, what the fuck is he doing? And what does he do, Sean? What does he do?
He lights up some marijuana.
He lights up! And then looks at us and goes, "You can film it. I don't give a shit."
Patching the doochie to himself.
Pass that Dutchie to the right side. All over himself, right? I was dying laughing. We filmed it because I don't care. He's like, "Fine by me."
I was laughing every time he was smoking it. Normally, all right, let me move the mic.
All right. Oh.
Normally people just, they just take and go.
Yeah?
He was like this. Tilt the head back and just go.
You know what? I think he was really enjoying it.
But it wasn't this big.
No, it was
If it was, we'd all be passing the
like
around.
It was like a roach.
Yeah.
It's like this big. It was
So it was like this.
what is that thing in Friday? Man, I smoked a little piece with you. So, like, I don't smoke that, but Sean was in his glory. He was like, oh.
He had the head back like it was a rock going, it's a smell! What Steve is smoking?
Precisely. It was so funny. And I'm putting it in the video when I edit. I'm putting it in. He was so funny about it. He's like, it's legal. I don't give a shit.
Hey, it's college.
So, I thought that was so funny. And, you know what? I don't... For a non-abandoned... Because normally we traipse into, like, abandoned stuff. And... for like a non-abandoned video, just like a regular video, I think it was hilarious. And I hope it's a great video.
Steve made it funny.
I hope it's a great video, and when I publish it, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm actually going to try to get it up soon because he's looking for it. And I feel bad. I'm like, I'll try to get up there. Plus, I kind of want to see how it's going to do.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see, because he wants to show us a couple other stations. So I'm like, well, if this does well, you know? Yeah, I know. I do my dance. Make a little love, get down tonight. So that was Steve. Smokin Steve. Hashtag Smokin Steve. He was a riot, though. That was too funny.
If you smell
Yes.
what Steve is smoking.
Yeah, you could smell it down the road. Pot is a very distinct smell. So I just thought that was funny. I wanted to share that with you guys. So, okay, we're going to... Hang on one second. Because I'm disorganized. So we're going to say goodbye to the YouTube folks. Once again, you can... I can't hear myself. Once again, you're going to want to check out the audio, the rest of the show.
What?
Yes. You're going to want to... Definitely. You're definitely going to want to check out the rest of the audio.
Okay.
It's going to be a great story. I don't know if it'll take up the rest of the show. Who knows? Maybe. You've got a big mouth. It's a very creepy story. You're gonna want to check it out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week. Please, please, please subscribe, because now we have to beg. They took away all our fun stuff.
Ain't too proud to beg. Uh-huh.
I'm too white to do that. So...
You ain't got no rhythm.
Nope, I got none.
Shit.
Exactly. We will see you next time. Sean's got something to tell you. I'm going to shut up. Scarecrow, I'm going to miss you most of all.
Man, everyone have a good everything.
Yes. I'm stuck. I can't. Stuck.